We will send him back to jail. EFF reports Gayton McKenzie to the public protector for misuse of public funds and possible fraud. The Economic Freedom Fighters EFF have lodged a formal complaint with the public protector against Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture Gayton McKenzie over his controversial 800,000 Rand Paris Olympic trip. The move comes after the Red Berets also referred the McKenzie to the Parliament's Ethics Committee. EFF Member of Parliament Tambo took to X, formerly Twitter, and revealed that they had filed a complaint with the public protector against McKenzie for misuse of public funds and possible fraud. Today we filed a complaint with the Office of the Public Protector against Gayton McKenzie for misuse of public funds and possible fraud, said Tambo. Tambo added there were huge discrepancies between the communications exchanged by the Minister and Acting Director General Dr. Cynthia Khumalo. As there are material discrepancies in the communiques between himself and the Acting Director General of Sports, Arts and Culture, which he has made public, McKenzie must ask his Dudula friend, the toy soldier of Soweto, what we do with criminals. We can play Twitter games. We will send him back to jail, Tambo said. Today we filed a complaint with the Office of the Public Protector against Gayton McKenzie for misuse of public funds and possible fraud, as there are material discrepancies in the communiques between himself and the Acting Director General of Sports, Arts and Cultures, which McKenzie had received huge backlash after he revealed in parliamentary reply that taxpayers forked out over 800,000 Rand for his trip in Paris. However, the outspoken McKenzie has his hit back against the heavy criticism, stating the EFF can report him wherever they want, adding that they were using his name to remain relevant. What is the problem with the EFF? The problem with the EFF is that they are not the minister. They were insulting me, calling Batinti jailbird. Now they must say honorable. It hurtful, I understand, and that hearts sometimes find expression in nonsensical answers. I do believe that the cost was pulled up by the demands of cars and hotels at Olympics. They can take to me to the ethics committee. If they are right, they can take me wherever they want to take me, if they are right. EFF needs to be relevant, and Gayton McKenzie is now the most relevant name at the moment in this country, McKenzie said during a press briefing on Thursday. Have you tried all the weight lifts and the sit-ups and the push-ups and all of that exercises, but nothing happens and all you do is blow up like a balloon? Well, we got something for you and it will work like a magic. Infinity Waters have this herbal tea, and all it does is cleanse your body, refreshes you and clean up your body system and makes sure that you're ready to lose all your weight you have. And all you need to do is fill up a cup with hot water and finally add a half teaspoon of the Infinity Herbal Tea. Stir very well in the hot water until it all dissolves in the water. Now enjoy your cup of tea and start losing weight instantly. Now this herbal tea is easy to find at 195 Victoria Road, Woodstock. Call 075-184-2291 and grab yourself a cup of tea. It's so good. On the other hand, EFF's Obakeng Ramatopu's appointment at Tshwane MMC sparks outrage for past Murebur comments. The Freedom Front Plus has condemned the appointment of the Economic Freedom Fighters EFF Obakeng Ramatopu as the new member of Mayoral Committee for Environmental Affairs and Agriculture at the city of Tshwane, labeling it as slap in the face for Afrikaners over his past racist remarks. New Mayor Dr. Nasipi Moya recently announced her mayoral committee made up of 10 councillors representing diverse political parties, including the African National Congress ANC, Economic Freedom Fighters EFF, GOOD, and her political home Action SA. Among others, Ramatopu was appointed at the MMC for Environment and Agricultural Management for the Metro. Freedom Front Plus grandee Tunisen criticized the appointment of Ramatopu, pointing out the contentious comments during the council meeting on July 24th. Ramatopu said, "I would be happy to move a bull. That would be nice. An Afrikaner blood. I want the blood of an Afrikaner. Bring the blood of an Afrikaner." The remarks were made after Tshwane Metro Council descended into chaos after votes to remove Celius Brinks as mayor were insufficient. Tunisen expressed doubt about Ramatopu's commitment to serving the residents of Tshwane. Ramatopu is not only blatantly racist during council meetings, but he also frequently expresses his hatred for white people, especially Afrikaners. According to him, Ramatopu is also notorious for his violent behaviors, claiming that he was involved in vandalizing council property during a protest by security workers. It is absolutely unacceptable to allow someone who is openly hostile towards a large part of the community to hold a leadership office in Metro, said Tunisen. Meanwhile, Ramatopu has since apologized on X, formerly known as Twitter, following backlash for alleged hate speech and racism. His apology came after the Democratic Alliance DA submitted a complaint to the SA Human Rights Commission SAHRC to investigate him for hate speech and incitement of violence. "I specifically wish to apologize to the Afrikaner community for my remarks. My words were heartfelt and inappropriate. I deeply regret any pain they may have caused." Ramatopu promised to refrain from using hateful language in the future. "I understand the importance of fostering a culture of respect, and I am committed to turning this incident into a learning experience both for myself and my community," he said. And lastly, EFF bleeds red as MP Fana Mokoena resigns from Parliament. Parliament has confirmed that Fana Mokoena, EFF Member of Parliament MP, has resigned from the House. "We can confirm that the Speaker is in receipt of a letter of resignation from Mr. Mokoena," he said. According to sources, Mokoena sent his letter to the party Secretary General Marshall Dlamini last week. This was before Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane could tender her resignation letter. Mkhwebane, who is a former public protector, resigned from the EFF on Wednesday. She also resigned as an MP. In a letter, Mkhwebane stated that it was now time for her to focus on spending quality time with her family and loved ones. "Today, I'm saying goodbye to you, fighters. After careful consideration and talking to my family, they advised and felt I needed to go away. Spend time with them, rest, and continue to fight for the vulnerable where possible," she said in the letter. In 2014, Mokoena was elected as an EFF MP, serving as the party's representative in the National Council of Provinces NCOP. In 2016, he moved to the National Assembly, where he remained until his resignation in 2020. In June of this year, he returned to Parliament after the May 29th general elections. He served as a member of the Portfolio Committee on Trade, Industry, Competition and Sports, Arts and Culture. Mkhwebane and Mokoena are among big names who recently left the EFF. Thereafter, many joined Umkhonto weSizwe MK party. IOL tried to get comments from both Mokoena and the EFF but was not successful. And that's it from Egypt's network. Stay tuned to our news and celebrity gossip.